This is this. All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the 4040 Network. I am your host, Granny She Is, or simply Cheryl. Thought I'd throw that in there for the people who do call me Cheryl. Welcome to the show tonight. Tonight, the title of the show is Where Them Fans At? Boop. We still minding our black business. We are. And we gonna do like black folks do. We finna get around the kitchen table and talk about our brothers and sisters in Christ. Cause some of them is they in the hot seat. But before we do all that, let me go ahead and pass the mic to the wonderful, the awesome CEO of. He can introduce himself.
Hello, world. What's happening, man? Mr. CEO is what my title say. Dwayne Sutton, aka War, as you can see right here on the screen. CEO of Iron War Media Group, host of Iron War Podcast, which will be returning soon. And apparently, I'm now 1/3 of the 4040 Network, but I'm honored to be here, honored to be a part of this. Listen, Cheryl, it's a lot we got to get into.
Yes, we do.
We got a lot of current events dibbling dabbling to and everybody tuning in tonight. But make sure I understand the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come up in here being quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You family. And when you with family, I don't want to hear that gay shit. You with family. Get your feet up, get comfortable. See these comment section right over there? Hit the comment section.
Hit that.
Because we want to hear from you. We need your input, your feedback. Don't get quiet. All right.
That's right. Talk up, speak up. And I'm probably going to jump back on TikTok after I finish this live because I was on TikTok before. And the reason I got on TikTok is because I was being messy. Also, for the 4040 Network, please like, subscribe, go over to I Am One Media Group, like, subscribe, comment. Make sure we're getting into that algorithm of YouTube because we're new on this platform. We've been on the other streaming platforms. We are on Spotify, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, BWNC Radio. Shout out to them. That is a black-owned radio station app. Please go download it today. It is absolutely free. Get your favorite podcast plus all the latest music.
And it travels well.
And it travels very well. So
By
y'all
the
check
way,
us out on that.
time out. Sure. Damn, you look good. You look good, Mom.
Do I look good?
Yeah, you look at them.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Got my little face done. Shoot. Got my hair done. Shoot. Hey, we felt a little good today. Better than usual. I am mending. Oh my God, I am mending.
Hey,
from
you look
this
like Brian said, you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you pay good. You play good, you get paid good. And
you get paid good. Forgive my background because I don't have the mobility to move around like I want to. But it's cool. We are here. We look good and we feel good, so we're gonna roll with it.
So what we starting tonight, man? Oh, listen, I see a few more popping in.
Okay.
Thank y'all. Comment section. Join in on the conversation. Trust me, we're gonna be lit tonight. Current events is where it's at. So let's get started. Where we starting at, sir?
We start with Tyler Perry.
Damn it, man.
Hot off the press. Hashtag Tyler Perry.
Oh, what's happening, Jimmy? What's happening, Jimmy?
What's up, Jimmy? Hashtag Tyler Perry. Put that in the comment section because before I got on here, I was scrolling the IG and the Shade Room had refreshed. And the title of the article that popped up was Tyler Perry sued for $260 million over sexual assault case. Sexual assault case, and that may be a word that's blurred on here, so let me change it to sexual assault case. Inside Derek Dixon's explosive allegations, and y'all know I read every thread of the text messages. Because first of all, I'm nosy. Let's just talk about it. I'm a little I'm a little nosy. I wanted to see how the conversation went. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, Wayne, you could give your take on this. And Jimmy, thank you so much for joining. I hope life is treating you well. Yeah, and I'll be reaching out to you soon. But it sounded like a flirty conversation. It sounded like a flirty conversation between two people who were hmm. It's you know how it goes when you like hookup culture. You know how that is. And you're having a conversation with a person and you can kind of see that one person is digging the other person, the other person knows that that person is digging them. So they kind of playing into it. It's kind of how the conversation went. It went like that. Like
Wait,
Tyler reached
wait,
out.
wait,
Yeah. Yeah.
wait, wait. Jayhawk, what?
What'd he say? Because you got to read it. I can't see that from here.
Shout out to Jayhawk too, by the way, man. You know,
Yeah.
and so we holding it down for him. He may not be able to swing in, but my
Mhm.
word say Tyler Perry has revealed recently that he just got married
He did and has a baby. He has a young one. He has a child.
to a woman.
Yes, on the red carpet. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. We're gonna back up just a little bit. He
Okay.
just released Straw on Netflix, right?
Right.
Starring Taraji P. Henson,
Henson, yeah,
and the pretty girl that's out with the Mufasa guy. Tiana Taylor is in that.
yeah.
So they
I'm
just had
glad
a
you
red
said you.
carpet. They just had a red carpet, and Tyler Perry's wife was by his side as they walked the red carpet. He is most definitely married to a woman. But I
So
have
let me
always
get you straight.
held,
We got a $260 million sexual assault case
yes,
from another man.
yes, correct.
Mm.
Now let's go back to Christian. If we remember a few months ago, it got what?
Jayhawk hit the Tiana Taylor. You remember her? And, what's the Byron?
Yeah,
Like,
Barry. Oh my God. Yes. So y'all know a few months ago, Christian, who was really popular when Tyler Perry did the plays, he played Sonny in one of those Tyler Perry plays where he accused Tyler Perry of sexual assault, except he never dropped his name. So now this guy is saying the same thing. But I looked at the conversation and it sounded really flirty.
mm-hmm.
First of all, and secondly, it sounded like this Derek guy was playing into it. It really did. It just sounded like he was playing into that shit.
First, didn't the Boondocks play this episode? You know what?
Yes.
We're gonna play a game later called "What If the Boondocks Were Still Around." we're gonna play that game later on. So y'all just make sure
Man,
y'all
yes, we
tune in.
are. Because the Boondocks, they always talk about how The Simpsons predicts the future and how American Dad predicts the future. Oh no, that goddamn Boondocks was on the shit. They was on the shits before the shits
Hey,
was the
but
shits.
but
Okay.
no celebrity, no topic was ever safe either. They was going when they
No.
got in you, they got in you.
Oh man, I just watched the one about BET and they was dragging the BET CEO for filth when it was that lady who was running the company.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, that one was good. But I'm gonna read y'all a little bit of this story.
So yeah, give it to them because I don't think people, if they haven't
Just
enough,
in
you
case.
tune in again. I see these numbers are steady climbing. Tune in
Okay.
tonight. Comment section is our friend. You know what I'm saying? We want you to join in. Don't be shy.
No, I'm shy.
You got input. You want to respond? Please do.
Mm-hmm. So
All right.
here it is. Let's give you the tea. Actor, and this is from Times Now News, and this is all over the internet and all over the big news too. Actor Derek Dixon, who played Dale on Tyler Perry's show The Oval, has filed a $260 million lawsuit accusing the filmmaker of sexual assault, harassment, and creating a hostile work environment. Perry has denied the claims, calling them a scam. According to legal documents which were obtained by TMZ, Dixon says that he first met Perry at an event in 2019 where Perry allegedly approached him, asked for his number, and hinted at a possibility of work. Dixon later got a small role in Ruthless, which is another Tyler Perry series, before being cast in The Oval. So the lawsuit claims that things escalated in January of 2020 when Dixon visited Perry's Atlanta home. He says that he drank a lot and went to sleep in a guest room, but alleges Perry later entered the room and touched his thighs. Dixon says he rejected.
Hey, unhand me, sir.
Unhand me, sir. That's what the next statement says. It says, That Dixon says he rejected the advance, but claims Perry continues sending him sexually suggestive messages through text. So literally, he said he did hit him with the unhand me, sir. Okay. But looked like he was kind of leaning into them text messages. I read the text messages. Derek Dixon started looked like he was leaning in a little bit.
Hey, what'd you say, Kelly? What you
What?
say? You say he'll be gay for the right price?
He said it. And okay, so I read the whole thread because they put it on the shade room, and my nosy ass read every line. At some point in the text conversation, Derek said, "If you can get me an Oscar," he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in." And then underneath that, he put joking, 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 joking.
Sir,
Mhm.
let me
Gay
go
for
ahead.
pay. That is gay for pay. That's what that is.
Let me make sure we call this what it is, all right? Because
Mm-hmm.
Pusha T
Mm-hmm.
done dropped this word earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, you're a whore. Okay. Uh,
He was gonna toot that thing up for a price.
you are a whore. You
Mm-hmm.
basically what you are saying is you'll be gay for pay, aka I'm gonna put this ass up on the market to the highest bidder.
Yep, that's literally what he
Uh,
was saying.
let me make that clear. Putting it up on the market and being gay for pay. Last time I checked, it's called prostitution. I got to
Yeah, it
pay
is.
for it. I'm buying it. It's called prostitution. Sir, you are a whore.
And look, listen, if Tyler
And
Perry
you're
Lord,
suing. You
yeah,
must get that. You suing because of that Oscar, huh?
yeah, this is what he said in there. Okay, because at some point he was
For the
talking to Tyler Perry
street.
about letting go of religion. What it say? He for the streets.
He
Absolutely,
for
he
the
for the streets. Because he
street.
literally was saying he'll toot that thing up for, if you can advance my career, sir, okay, I might let you get this. That's basically what I took from it. It didn't sound like no sexual harassment at all. Now, Tyler Perry did say in there, you should let me hold you and you looking all good. Like, you know how men do, and they trying to really.
See, that's the bullshit right there. That's bullshit right there, right there, right there.
That is that bullshit right there. But that's what it is. In the text messages, he was saying he was in therapy. This is Derek. Derek was saying that he's in therapy and he's unpacking some shit, right? Where them cheeks at? Where them cheeks at?
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He
he
got his
throwing that ass
mm,
around.
that part. That's what it looked like. Looked like bro a hoe.
Come
Okay.
on,
It looked
dog.
like you was trying to reel Tyler in because you thought that if you could be his boyfriend, he was gonna break you off.
Hey man,
It ain't
I ain't
work
gonna lie,
off
this
like
dirty work. Listen, if y'all celebrities don't learn nothing else from Diddy, learn this.
that. Mm-hmm.
Stop playing that old game. Just be
Mm-hmm.
yourself. If you are not a straight man or a straight woman, if
Right.
you got a taste for this and a taste for that, listen, that's your business. But don't hide
Absolutely.
behind it either. Don't try to make yourself. Now, here's the thing, Tyler. You
Mm-hmm.
know the rumors that's been circulating around you for a long time.
I been thought he was gay. I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't
I'm
gonna even
I'm
hold you.
I'm probably more shocked to hear that you
I
married a
mean,
woman than to hear about this. But anyway, um, but yeah, y'all gotta stop playing. These celebrities gotta stop playing the game. Like, learn that from Diddy. Just be yourself. I truly think if Diddy had just been himself and stop hiding who you Diddy wouldn't even be in the mess he is now. Well, I ain't gonna
right.
say that because Diddy crazy too. It's just
I wish and
Diddy
this is
crazy.
2025. This is
It's
2025. Listen, fellas.
2025.
You can be and females too. Listen, y'all can be whatever y'all want to be. This is a world where you can be a trans woman, a trans man. You can be trans wealthy. I'm personally trans wealthy. I identify as trans wealthy. Okay, because at every turn, I am calling in millions and millions of dollars into my bank account. Money is attracted to me in expected and unexpected ways. And every day I wake up and check my bank account, I expect to have thousands and millions in there. I am trans wealthy. I get it. You need to come on out the closet. I am out the closet. I'm out the closet. Okay. So come on out the closet.
You
I
gonna
am
stop
part of the
hiding.
LGBTQ plus IA. I am trans wealthy. Can y'all understand that?
I don't think that's covered under the rainbow flag, but
But okay, I am part of the financial Bitcoin community. Financial investments in Bitcoin community. It ain't our month. but I am trans wealthy, honey. Let me flip my hair on that one. So you can come on now for the men who are bisexual, the men who are down low. If you're down low, technically you bisexual. Come on out with that shit. Cause trust me, one of these men gonna call y'all out. It's
I
only a
just
matter
say,
of
I
time
say
before they get
this.
called
I
out.
want, I 100% agree with you, but I also think they need to do a better job of separating business and pleasure.
Absolutely.
It's happened. That's what's making Hollywood so messy and has made Hollywood so messy. Is pay to play. I'll put you in a role, but what you really do? You really to do something strange for a little piece of change,
Right.
you know, like, and that's why you see a lot of people run from Hollywood too, because they find out, oh wait, I got to do what? You want me to do what? I'm telling you, it's not just one man. Cat Williams wasn't the only one who's out here getting some straightening. It's been a lot of people who have come back and said, "What's your guy Isaiah Washington? He didn't have some stuff to say." Like, it's been a lot of people who have opened up and they have confessed the junk that it goes on in Hollywood.
And
Bottom line
honestly,
is,
it goes back beyond that. It goes back to when Hollywood was first Hollywood, back to the golden age. It goes all the way back. There was a show on Netflix back in 2019 or 2018, and it was about old Hollywood, and it was gay for paid in. They put certain people in certain movies, black, white, or otherwise, who ended up being very famous based on what they were willing to give up. A lot of them didn't get the money. A lot of them
nah,
got the fame.
they just got the
Let's
fame and recognition. But
let's talk about Jane Mansfield. Jane Mansfield. She kind of looked like Marilyn Monroe. Now, Marilyn was like big shit too, and Marilyn and the Kennedy and that whole conspiracy theory. And honestly, conspiracy, I hate that they put that word in front of it. It's a theory until it's proven true. It's a whole lot of truth to what went on between the two of them and her career in general. She was done like a lot of the stars we see today are done. Anna Nicole Smith is another example. They were drugged, they were given money, but they were kept in a certain position. Same thing with Cadillac Records. If anybody saw Cadillac Records,
man, look here.
that same game that was played in Cadillac Records is played now. It's a lot of people in 360 deals that they won't tell you about. They done signed their entire life away.
Yeah.
And Marilyn knew those White House tunnels well. I bet she did. Happy birthday, Mr. President. That probably wasn't the only one she was breaking off. They were probably having freak offs back then. Diddy is not the inventor of the freak off.
He's not. He learned from some folk, and you know they're not gonna say no names, but
I'm gonna tell you the difference though between old school Hollywood and now. They knew how to keep a secret. They knew how to keep it classy. That dirt, you didn't see it. They made sure that the wizard was never revealed. We're off to see the wizard in the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The wizard was always behind the curtain.
then they let
Hollywood is the
somebody
Wizard
like
of
Cat
Oz.
Williams in it.
Right.
Cat been talking about Hollywood from jump. He was talking about
was.
this post standing shot. You remember his stand up
I
when he
remember
was
his
in the
very
little
first
green suit?
one.
And he
Very
was like,
first
he
one.
walked in and he was talking about they were just in here just doing cocaine openly. He was like, did
Remember
you
that
know I
one he
can
was talking
see you?
about? Then you can see you, and that's pimping. Okay, so during that one, when Cat came out, then he said he went to a Hollywood party in the hills, and he said he would open up different doors, and he said he looked in one door. He said, "Is that Professor Ogilvy?"
Yep.
And wasn't Professor Ogilvy on the Monique show? Professor Ogilvy
Was. But look,
he
that's the
literally
thing.
called him out back then.
All I say is just they got to get to a point where they can just be themselves.
Yeah,
And if you are a bisexual or a gay man or a bisexual or a gay woman or poly or whatever it is you are, just be you. And if you just be you, you'll stay out of mess like this.
Right.
You get into these big old lawsuits when you got secrets and you entrust outsiders with your secrets.
Absolutely.
Guess what? They're looking at you like a meal ticket now. So I hope Tyler, can get rid of this because that's a lot of money. I know he playing with bees now, so M's is something, but $260 million.
I think he'll beat this one only because unless the guy, because it's with him saying Tyler touched his thigh, there's no cameras on that, and you know how those SA cases go, is his word against his word. Now the text messages, I will be honest, Tyler was not aggressive, he was not forceful, and he was not pushy.
But he was playing ball though, wasn't
He
he?
was playing ball, baby. He was playing like players play. He was
Hey,
saying what he needed to say
he
to
was
see if he could
playing
get them
ball like
draws.
do it.
Absolutely, he was trying to get swallowed up.
I'm not gonna
Sure
do it.
was. He was trying to get swallowed up.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
He was. And you know, I wish they would come out. It's Pride Month. Come on out the closet. Y'all barely in there. Shit, we knew back when you was doing plays in the 90s that you was a little sweet. Okay? So
Hey
come on out,
man,
Mr. Perry.
I'm just
If
saying
you got a
those
wife,
people with secrets,
yeah, come on out.
the people
And she
with
probably
secrets,
knows.
this message is just for you.
Yeah.
I don't even care no more. All y'all go to hell.
Just for you.
And his wife, maybe she knows, because a lot of times their inner circle knows.
Exactly. And that's why I said you could, but see, here's the thing. Your wife could have protected you. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why I said if you just be yourself, she ain't gonna let you see, but you let outsiders in, you a meal ticket, dog.
Right.
You a meal, they gonna get you every single time. So you know, feel bad for Tyler. Kind of, I mean,
I don't feel bad because
I don't.
he has the lawyers to back that shit up. I ain't even worried about him. Tyler
I mean,
Perry gonna be just fine.
It's the smear campaign that you know is gonna happen. Because let's be clear, I'm not really even trying to go too deep in it. Because like I said, Tyler is one of the more positive black.
He really is.
You know, leaders. I guess you could say leaders, but representatives that we have within our community. And I don't, you know, I know we always say what goes up must come down, but damn, I just hate to see this. However, you play the game.
You play the game. He was so amazing when he did the plays. And for those of you who only started following Tyler Perry's career once he hit the mainstream, you should have seen Tyler Perry before he hit the mainstream. He was such a hustler.
When you used to buy the DVDs at the barbershop?
Absolutely. I bought them. I got Medea's Family Reunion. I got Diary of a Mad Black Woman. What's the one came after that? What was the one after Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
You're right about that, Jayhawk. That makes sense. He said, and it's allegedly. Would a lawyer allow his client to leak info before he hits the court? Hell no.
No, you
don't show you now unless he trying to push to show like if you want to go ahead and settle now, you see I have evidence. But at the same time, that was it. If you ain't living in shame, you know what it is. I'm like, hey, I ain't got nothing to hide.
And I will be honest, this may be more, like you said, of a smear campaign, more so than trying to win this lawsuit. I think they're trying to tarnish his reputation because they just want to show that he's a hypocrite. But they don't realize Tyler Perry's fan base rock with him so hard, they're not going to not support him because some white dude just came out and accused him of sexual, assault. Tyler Perry's hardcore fan base, they're going to stick beside. They're going to pray for brother. They're going to be in church saying, let's pray for brother Tyler. We see, the white man is trying to come against us. Because, it's us. When you love somebody, they're going to pray for you.
What we say about family? Like, hey, can't nobody talk shit about my family but me.
Hey, right. That part. And the whole city of New Orleans is behind him, good, bad, or otherwise. Hey. Okay?
You better know it.
Plus all his fans. Now, there have been some other allegations in the past, but they were kind of swept under the rug. What is
I want to know that too. I promise you, Jayhawk, that was the next thought I had. What's the last name of the law? What's the name?
We need to know, because is it the
Tony
same
Busby
lawyer?
again?
Right. Is it Tony Busby? Let me look. I'm about to tell you.
I want to know.
Let's see.
I want to know. Look, I know we got to move forward because we got a lot more show to dive into.
Yeah, we got a lot more to talk
about. I am curious. I want to know if Tony Busby is behind this again, because I know he's he came after Jay-Z. He came after Shannon Sharp. I mean, like, Tony Busby is really, he's trying to catch him a meal ticket too. So I'm curious.
For sure. Oh my goodness, one alleged message. I don't remember reading this message. We're gonna read this message and go on. I would like to know if it's Tony Busby, because he's sure coming for the black man. One alleged message reads, and this is from Tyler to Dixon: no straight man will be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you unless they trying to F you, and I'm trying to F you. So there's that. So they didn't leak all of it. Apparently, his lawyers only gave a little bit to get people talking to really smear his character. I think is what's happening. That's crazy. All right. So anyway, y'all, we will keep y'all up to date on the Tyler Perry story. I wish him the best. I really do. I
don't even care no more. All y'all going to hell.
I just wish he would come out and be honest with his fans and the public. It's time out for all this shit. I know that's something that happens in the church where we let the people, the men who feminine slide. Yeah, we know we can see y'all. We can see y'all feet and y'all hands and y'all heads sticking out the closet. Come on, out of there. Come
Hey man,
on
I
now.
just said, like I said to everybody, just be who you are, man.
Just be who you are.
Even if you pilot, I understand. Listen, I understand. We get it. We live in the world. Most of us are private. I'm a hell of a private guy. What it goes on within the walls of my home is my business. You feel me? At the same time, anybody who really knows me know, and I should die. Man, just try to say what you need to say.
Right.
Because what you're not gonna do is catch me or her off guard.
That's hard. Yeah, look, y'all Trump tight in y'all house. That's what they need to know.
What is it? Because trust me, she knows.
All right. So listen, we're gonna move along. We do wish y'all the best, and we'll keep the Tyler Perry story going. What it say? Y'all know I
Tambourine players.
Tambourine players. A lot of them be fooling with the pastors.
You know what? All right.
Let me shut up. Moving on to the next topic. I watched K. Michelle on Cam Newton's show the other day. And I was so proud with what sis had.
Oh, we going to K. Michelle.
We going to K. Michelle. She was so poised on that show, and she said the truth. She said what needed to be said. She really did. And she was saying how, and listen, we have Black men in our community who are fathers. Wayne is an example. Jay is an example, although he couldn't be with us tonight. He may pop on a little later.
Wait. Magic Trick.
The magic.
Jay, what's up? There he is.
Movie magic. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? What's going on, y'all? It's ready. It's going on. Hey, it's my first appearance since Father's Day, Pappy's Day. You know what I'm saying? Give it up to all the papas. You know, hey, happy belated Father's Day to you. Well,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's so good to
happy belated Father's Day to you too. Listen, man,
I appreciate it.
Being a father in this era, this time frame, boy, this is a whole different animal.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like, look, I was tough. I used to sit back and watch it first when I got older. Man, we gave my daddy hell. But now I think we went rather easy on my father. This is whoo.
No, we were way easier on our parents. Like, we ate at home every day, and the only time you went to McDonald's or a Pizza Hut or something like that was when you got all A's and B's on your report card.
You had to hit them with that line. You got McDonald's money?
Yeah, because you finna go home and eat a mama's burger. You're not finna get no McDonald's burger.
Look,
now we spoil our kids.
I saw a video. It's a white couple, but I saw a video of them in the drive-thru at Starbucks. And the lady ordered a caramel, what is it? I can't even, a caramel macchiato.
Frappe or something?
It's something like that. It was like a caramel macchiato or caramel frappe, something like that. And then the baby in the backseat go, "Can I have a cookie?" And she said, "No, baby, we got cookies at home." And as the lady was there to talk, she goes, "But we got coffee at home too. Do you know how quickly we would have got smacked?"
Hell yeah. Bam.
Shut up.
And kept driving. Right. Kept driving. Well, look.
I got the worst beating.
Happy Father's Day to you guys, because I told them Happy Father's Day at like midnight when Father's Day hit, because I was excited about talking about this. Happy Father's Day to you, Wayne, and to you, Jonathan. They are amazing examples of what fathers should be in our community. They are amazing examples, and they're not in the same communities. Jonathan's in Dallas, Wayne's in ATL, and I'm down here in Louisiana. I'm in Slidell, not too far from New Orleans. So we're all in 3 different places.
We
but
are
I commend y'all. We are trying.
Tri-interstate.
I still go back to Slidell too. I got family. You feel me? Yeah. And not only that, along the way, I passed Hattiesburg up. That's my community. That's my hometown. That's where I was born and raised.
The Berg.
Right.
in all Rankin County. You feel me? Like that's All that
All
must
of
come
that.
around.
All
So
of that.
yeah, no, community is bigger than just the people in your neighborhood. You feel me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But K Michelle did say a mouthful. Did you happen to get the clip so you can
I don't
share it?
have the clip, but what I do have, I do know. Remember, this quote is what you wanted to point out. Black men, she wanted to get back to black women and fix the broken homes that we
Right.
created.
Right. Get back to black women and fix the broken homes. And K Michelle, pretty much, I'm gonna sum it up and you all can go look it up. K Michelle on the Cam Newton
I
show.
got some words for it, but let's go.
Yeah, okay. So I think it aired last Friday. And she was just saying how we do have men in our community who represent that. But so far as our successful black men who are in the media, who are in the spotlight, they are not portraying a family lifestyle. They're not promoting it in any such way. And she says she has the privilege of being in both worlds, the country music side and the R&B side. And she said on the country music side of things, those men in that industry, for the most part, are family men. They do their producing and their songwriting between 8 and 6. After 6, they shut it down like a regular job and they go home to their wife and children. And in that side, on that side in country music land, if you don't have a reputable family, you're not respected as much. In some circles, they probably won't even play your music. You won't even get a record deal because you're not representative of what country music is about, which is family and unity and love. Whether you believe that or not, that's what they stand on over there. She said, contrary to that, we have the black side, the R&B side of things, and she gets to be in both. She comes to ATL to do a show or wherever she's going to be. They're in the studio all night. They may have wives at home and they're entertaining all these different women. They have babies everywhere. They're promoting all of this other foolishness and they're not protecting nor representing well black women. They're not respecting black women. And she told him to his face that he needs to do that. She even got on to him about I think he has one steady girl.
Yeah, Kim got about, what is it, 8 kids,
I have no clue. I
9
just know he
kids,
got a
somewhere
lot
from
of
there.
fucking kids.
He ain't Nick Cannon, but he close.
He close. And she was getting on to him about that, how they should be the example. Why are you waiting so long to make this woman your wife? Like, what is that about? Why can't you marry her? Why are you keeping her out here on the limb? That doesn't make any sense. Go ahead, Wayne.
But here's where she was talking out of both sides of her neck.
Mm-hmm.
Because, the pot will call him the kettle black. That he asked her, hey, she ever dated outside of her race?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure she has.
He said, that's all she dates now.
Mm-hmm.
She said, white men love me.
Mm-hmm.
White men love me. And she went on and on about all the benefits of being a white man and encouraging black women to date outside their race and yada, yada. And then she peeled back. And black men, go back to your black women and fix the broken homes. And it's like, make it make sense.
Well,
Like,
this is what he said to her, though. He said, because I didn't get his side. He said to her, well, let's hold y'all accountable too. Let's hold black women accountable too. And they had that conversation. I didn't get
what,
that part
that's
of the
why I wanted to
conversation.
go into that
Yeah.
too. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
because I see we got people tuning in tonight. Hey, we're not gonna run for no conversation. So if you tune in tonight, these comment sections are wide open.
Right.
Your opinions are valued, your thoughts, your all of that. Please chime in. I think that there needs to be less men versus women.
Mm-hmm.
There do need to be some honest conversations. Accountability needs to be taking place on both sides. And accountability does not look like, hey, Cheryl, when you said this, it hurt me. Or when you did this, it hurt me. And then you turn around and go, but what about when you, that's not, there will be no productive conversation from that.
Right.
Okay. Accountability is someone is telling you how they feel. What are you going to do about it to rectify it?
Right. Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do about it? It doesn't have to be a tit for tat thing. You don't need to go and backtrack to anything that I did. If I hurt you with something, then you open your mouth and you say that. Mm-hmm. But don't make that your rebuttal to me telling you that you hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to do better at communicating with this shit. So now the homes don't have to be as broken as you say. I know we used to say it's broken when the man or the other parent lives outside the home. It doesn't necessarily have to be broken. There can be continuity for the children. I know we would love to dream this up about what a day-to-day life might look like if you were still in the home. I've known plenty of parents, both parents still in the home, and they still don't get a lot of time with their children because you're having to work so goddamn much. So the truth is, we gotta both learn to coexist and co-parent without our feelings. Don't make it a competition about how we raising our children. Let's just do this together.
Oh yeah, the feelings are going to be there. We are not going to get rid of the feelings. Here's the thing: we have to be accountable and mature enough to, as my mother-in-law used to say, if you feel a way about the other parent, put your feelings in your fucking pocket. This is about the child. We have to be mature enough to swallow that shit and sit down and have productive conversations for the children that we have to raise, even though we're not together anymore. Now, I kind of got to bypass this part because when I separated, my youngest was 16, and I've always been a civil person. I want the best for my child, even though me and you are at odds with one another. Kay Michelle is the very same woman that turned down 3 black men's marriage proposals, and she said that. She also unalived a couple of unborn children, and she acknowledged that. How is she talking all of that? She is not helping with her actions. She was accountable for her. She said that shit. She did say that. And I'm not going to knock her. What she said still holds validation. Even though she has some fucked up shit she need to work on, I'm not going to take away from what she said. It's valid. We had it in the black community. The rest of the world sees more broken homes than they see positive examples of whole families. So I'm not going to take away from what she said. We do have some toxicity that needs to be worked out right in our community. There are still men mad at Russell Wilson for marrying Sierra, having kids with her, and producing a stable household. Absolutely. It's probably still people mad at who else do we have in the community who's married, who's in the spotlight, who isn't so negative? Yeah, marrying Sierra. That's a good example.
I'll say this. I'll say this when it comes to that situation. There were some people who were mad because of the father figure that he was being to young Future, who is the rap star Future's child. And I say to them, well, what is Future doing for his child as his father?
Nothing.
If you actually see him being a father to that child, it's because that child isn't with his actual father. Right. You won't see my son doesn't live at home with me. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that is one of the biggest pains that I can never get over. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. If y'all really think there are men out there who really enjoy, really like not having their children under their roof, you absolutely insane. I'm not one of them.
Right.
There probably are some who do. I ain't one of them. I'm not. If you told me I would ever be raising children that do not live under my roof, I'd have laughed at you. Ain't nowhere in here.
Yeah, that's gotta be hard.
I have some things I'm good at. I don't know a lot of stuff of what I'm great at. But one thing I personally just feel like I'm great at is being a father. Because I'll go to whatever lengths for my children, do whatever need to be done for my children. That being said, though, my son, if you see me and him in pictures and this ain't for show. It's just simply to commemorate a moment or whatever. But there's a reason why you're going to see that instead of him doing X, Y, and Z with whoever it might be in his mother's life, is because that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what he gonna be at. Like, even though he spends more time with her, when it comes to those kinds of moments, it's me. I'm here. I show up for that. Like, I'm the one who taught him how to change a tire, cut the grass, wash and clean out the car. You feel me? To teach him how to stand on his own feet, to actually speak up when your feelings are being hurt, not to yap out, but speak with clarity. You know, not to speak from here, speak from here. These are things that, like I said, it ain't necessarily for show. So you say whatever you want to say about Russell Wilson, but he's actually able to do that because he's active in that child's life.
Right.
He is. So black men, if you mad about that, you gotta check yourself on that.
Yeah, I commend him for that. We're gonna get on the women too. So we do have the men's side of it, and we have some men who make the babies and run off, and then we have men like Wayne said, that the first marriage ended, and it needed to. Let's be honest. When we're younger, hey, we are, which y'all in y'all 40s, I'm in my 40s, about to be 50. where we are now in life is so far beyond where we are when we met and married the people we married back in our 20s. That person, that Cheryl, I don't even know her no more. Like, that's a whole different person back then. And
No.
so the person I fell in love with, 20 something years ago, that ain't who I am, and that's not who that person is. I think we need to understand that. We try to hold people to that old version, I think is what happens. And women do it. We know women do it because they have their children, and the man that they had a child with didn't stay with them. The man moved on for whatever reason. And I've heard women say this, and every time I hear it, I want to punch them in the fucking mouth. You just like your fucking daddy. Or like they all that resentment and stuff they're holding towards the father of the child, they portray it, they project it onto the child. They project it onto the child. So the child does one of two things. They grow up to hate the daddy because the mama hated the daddy. And so I hate myself because you hated my daddy and you hated me because you projected onto me. And then we keep repeating the cycles. And then the guys grow up, they have the babies, and they're repeating the cycles. So a lot of the men we see online, men online that do the red pill, it's probably some woman who hurt them in their life. Their mother wound is what it's called in psychology. It's called the mother wound. And because they have not healed from their mother wound, they're acting the way they're acting. And you have women who have father wounds and mother wounds because they were in competition with their own mama for whatever reason. And so now we have this perpetuating cycle. That's how men are able to have multiple babies with multiple women. And you have women who have 3 babies and 3 baby daddies, or 5 babies and 3 baby daddies, or whatever the case may be. And I always thought that was wild. So yeah, we're not just going to call black men out on it. We have black women who continuously perpetuate the cycle too.
Yeah. It does. It is something that definitely needs to, if we're going to grow as a community, we got to do away with the finger point. All right. Let's work on bettering our communication, whether we're together or not. If we have children together, let's start doing what's best for the children. Ladies, I understand it's not easy for you trying, like Tupac said, it ain't easy trying to raise a man. Guess what? If that father is in his life, it's okay to say, here, your son needs to be with you.
Right.
It doesn't make you a bad mother. If anything, I commend you because it shows your strength. I know how hard it is to let go, but you're doing the best thing for your son by sending him to his father, because you can't teach that boy how to be a man.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things you can show your child, but as somebody who's never been one, you can't teach him how to be one.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to go, well, his daddy is X, Y, and Z, and yada, you fucked him.
Yeah, you did. You made the decision.
You chose to have a child with this man. So what, for all the flaws that you want to point out in this, there was something good in him enough for you to decide to have children with him or even marry him or whatever. So stop focusing on a person's negative and remember who the hell that man was.
Mm-hmm.
So just because he done what you don't mean he's done raising it. No.
Yeah, that's right.
There is the good in him. There is something in that man that needs to be placed in that child. And the same thing, fellas. Listen, you mad at your baby mama and this and that. So, you try to poison, get your toxic junk out your head. You try to poison these girls' mind by introducing them to these different women because I don't want her to be nothing like her mama. Look, man, it was something about her that made you want to have kids with her.
Right.
Get out your feelings.
Mm-hmm. That is a two-way street. I've seen it both ways.
We have got to do a better job of getting out of our feelings, getting out of our, because this is not about us.
Right.
This is about our children. And you got one chance. You don't understand all the toxicity that is going to harm your child if you don't deal with your shit.
Absolutely. Shoot.
Your past traumas, whether they're from relationships or from your childhood, learn to deal with your stuff so you don't pass that down to your children. You don't know what kind of demons you create in these kids.
I'm telling you.
But yes, I have no problem with what K. Michelle said. She shouldn't have been the one to say it. But I have no problem with what she said. But at the same time, I also feel like it needs to be more of a come to Jesus meeting as a whole. Men and women, we got to stop doing this, pointing fingers and listen. Are we going to really fix our broken community or not?
Right. And I think she was the person to say it because every relationship she was in with the black guy, and hey, you go back to her childhood, he was abusive. And maybe she was perpetuating a pattern from her childhood because we are all layered. We are all layered. So when she was in those abusive relationships, she finally turned to a person who unfortunately wasn't in her race. Unfortunately, who knows, he ain't abusing her. So her perspective, her world view on that is different. So I'm not gonna
I
knock
think it's
her
different on
for
this
saying
part
what
because
she
the white
said.
men still ain't married her.
Well, I
At
don't know
some point
nothing
in
about
time,
that.
you can big up them all you want because they so nice and this and this and that. They
Well,
still
my
ain't put
daughter is
no.
married to a white guy, so I don't have a
I
problem with
mean,
who people marry. I
I'm
don't.
not saying it's a problem. The issue ain't about who she marrying or not. Man, I'm saying
Mhm.
you still ain't married. If as somebody who makes
Yeah.
it seem like you still believe in man, them same men that you trying to big up, they ain't married you either. So at some point in time, you got to sit down and look like maybe it's me. That's
Everybody
all
should
I'm
do
saying.
that. Everybody should do that. Maybe it's her. Who knows? Maybe she'll pop up and be married. I don't know. We'll wait and see on that. Wait and see on that. What they say? Oh, we get back to black women and fix the broken homes. I think that's still a valid point. I mean, the mouth that came out of, if you're not a
Oh
fan of her, you
Lord,
don't
my bad.
agree, then hey, but it needed to be said. So there we go. On that one, need to be said. Now
Remember,
here's the
boys in the
thing.
hood. Trey had to go live with his fathers and learn. And
Yeah,
I think that's not talked about enough.
right.
We talk about a lot of stuff in that movie. We do not give what's my guy? Furious
Lawrence
Styles.
Fishburne. Lawrence
Yeah.
Fishburne.
What's it? His name was Furious Styles. And I can't remember
Mhm.
Angela Bassett's character name.
Okay.
Their partnership. Yes, they had a little bit of pettiness toward each other from
Yeah.
time to time, but they still never let it get in the way of what
Mhm.
needed to be done for what's best for their child.
Very true.
And I think that should have been an example that we as a whole, that should have been a lesson we took from that. Not just, you never know what's really going on in the hood till you pay attention. Nah, look at the parenting though.
Right.
Look at the parenting, because when you look at Trey's parenting as well, look at Doughboy's parenting.
Oh wow. They did highlight that too. It
I
was
mean, I'm
great.
just saying.
Hmm.
I mean, I know she was a single mother doing what she had to do, but she definitely had favorites when it came to her kids.
She did. And
She
Doughboy
definitely
definitely
was
wasn't the favorite.
mentally,
Ricky!
she was mentally and physically abusive and manipulative towards
Yes,
Doughboy.
he was. Yes, she was.
You
I
ain't me.
think who said that recently about how, and this came to Tyler Perry's Straw, and they were comparing the comment was
Reason. That's it.
comparing. Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
It was comparing Tyler Perry's Straw to John Singleton's movies, particularly Boys in the Hood. And it was saying, well, John Singleton portrayed black life and no one questioned him in the way he did it. Why are people questioning like Tyler Perry in the way he's portraying it too?
John
Yeah.
Singleton talked about black life from many different aspects, though.
Yes, he did.
We got to think about higher learning.
Yep.
There was many different vantage points from a black male, from a black woman, the black athlete, the non-athlete, the guy who's just a black activist. There was a white boy who eventually was a Midwest kid that turned into some neo-Nazi, skinhead. But either way it go, it still told the story of the world.
Yeah.
You can go back to what's the joint that he had on TV, the last one he did before he died.
You remember Jonathan? John Singleton's last
The
bit.
drug game from the 80s.
Mm,
It was on FX. I can't think of the name of it for nothing.
I can't think of it.
Snow?
Can't think of it.
Snow wasn't on FX, was it?
Yes, it was. It was on FX. I'm trying to think of it,
It
but
wasn't. It wasn't
it was
Snow.
based in Reagan out the dope game in the 80s and how crack
Hold
was in.
on.
I'm trying to think. What's my guy that was in the black dude? Franklin.
Yeah, Snow. It's Snow.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snow.
Snowfall.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Snowfall.
Snowfall. There you
Snowfall.
go.
That's what it was.
He
Okay.
told that story from our perspective, but
Mhm.
he gave us different angles, not just Franklin. He
Mhm.
gave us Franklin's uncle, Franklin's mama, Franklin's the uncle's old lady. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen Snowfall. But like we saw, but all of it was the black perspective during the 80s to tell a story. You see what I'm saying? Like Tyler Perry has focused on black women's trauma. And I commend him for one thing though.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to tell that story.
Yeah.
Black women have a story. They have many different stories and many different traumatic experiences that I do not think black men nor America as a whole truly knows about.
Very true, but are they picking up on that, or are they just picking up on the single motherhood and there's no black men in the picture? And
It
is that
feels
the
very
story that's being
lifetime-ish.
being told? Is that the story that's being told? Maybe that's what's really feeding into this whole broken home narrative, because we keep seeing it over and over and over and over and over.
It's kind of like the slave movies.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's getting to a point now because we
conditioning.
It feels like you're conditioning people to do it, and black women are leading the march and saying, I'm tired of seeing this, because that's not who we are anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's not who we are anymore. Well, baby, you're right. That's not. However, your journey, you still in like your 30s, your story ain't ready to be told yet. But there are some women out here who are 50 plus, 60 plus, and the time is now. So I'm sorry, but you're gonna witness some stories from the 80s, 90s that people are not familiar with. But so it's either you in or you out. But it is a difference because John Singleton had a larger scope, if you will, for the black community. It was never just one through one set of black people's eyes. He's trying to come from all different kinds of angles.
And we could say the same for Spike Lee too. I know that Spike Lee hadn't. I don't know last time he produced. What did you say? I can't see it. I cannot.
Can we have stories where we have characters who just happen to be black?
That would be awesome.
That would be the everyday life, though.
Well, I will say this, and I don't know if you all have seen Sinners yet, but I believe that that's one of the first movies that I have seen where the characters in the movie just happen to be black. And they did tell the black struggle, but they happened to show the world view of not only the twins, Smoke and Stack, but how life was back then for them. It showed the Asian side of it, and even the little leprechaun Irish vampire man, it told his story, so it kind of, and that's how I viewed it when I watched it.
Ryan Coogler is good.
He is amazing. Ryan Coogler. When I was watching it, I was so immersed in that movie. I understood that the characters were black, but I wasn't looking at it like I'm watching a horror movie. That's a black cast. It's like I was completely sucked in. And for the people that are ragging the lady that played Annie for being the love interest of Michael Jordan, fuck y'all, because that's how I look in the community for real. How you think you got here? Your mama probably looked just like an Annie, and here you are.
Oh, somebody had a problem with that?
It's a lot of people on TikTok talking about how was she the love interest? She was dark skinned, she was big.
Hey, that woman is
very attractive.
And I'm gonna tell you who you not hearing that from: black men.
No,
we love that woman.
From black men.
We love that woman. That woman
so
is absolutely. I'm gonna just keep it all the way a buck. That woman is absolutely gorgeous.
She is.
So I'm sorry, she ain't Jill Scott, but she's in that plateau. My boy say Tyler Perry is telling stories, but only telling them from one side and marking dark-skinned men as villains in 90% of his films. That part, yeah. That's the part that sickens me too. It's the fact that you go out of your way to make sure that the face of the villain looks like this.
Absolutely. Again, conditioning, stereotyping, playing into that negative ideology of the black community. And a lot of times some of his movies don't have a good ending unless it's like a revenge type of ending, which is kind of still negative. Do you find like a really positive ending? I think A Family That Prays, the mama rolled off into the sunset. It's one of the few ones that I can remember, right? Where that was kind of a happy ending.
Bro, say black trauma isn't always the story.
That's right. It's not always
the story. It's a part of the journey. I believe that's something we. So you ever heard the phrase I make this shit look easy. And there are a lot of things that people do in life that, you know, they resent certain people because they don't know the story. And sometimes you do have to tell the traumatic experiences,
Right.
the many different practices that went into shaping and molding you into the person that you would eventually become. So the trauma isn't always the story, but it is part of the story. I just hate that in order to get to Tyler Perry's movies, that's what it's centered all around. Most times, I know not all the time, but most times it's centered around some really fucked up trauma. The Family That Prays that you mentioned, the black woman was ooh, woo, woo, woo.
That's one of the few times I can remember where he did do different viewpoints. He did tell the story from different angles. And I
Hey,
like that. It
yeah.
wasn't so one-dimensional. And
Hey, I
that's
don't
her
think people
name.
know that too. I don't think people know
Wunmi
she was
Mosaku.
British though.
She is British, and
Yeah,
she
she
played
is
in one of
British.
my favorite Marvel
Loki.
movies. She played in Loki.
She
She
was in
was the
I
time
remember
officer.
her from what's the one with Jonathan Majors and them? That was on
Lovecraft
HBO?
Country.
Lovecraft Country.
Country. She was in that. Yeah.
And let me
She
just
was
go
good
ahead
in that
and
one.
keep it all the way a buck. Y'all here, we grown, whatever. Most of us remember her when she showed her titties, and black men and women was like, damn. You're nice. Like,
Yeah, damn. In Lovecraft Country, because it was so weird, because she ended up with the weird voodoo white dude, and they did the
yeah.
whole ritual.
Hey, it was some weird stuff going on.
She became a skinwalker for some
She
of those
became a
people.
skinwalker. Yeah, shit
But
was
I love
wild.
now that's one show. I'm so mad at HBO.
They shouldn't have canceled that, baby. I was waiting for season 2.
Well,
Oh, I'm so mad at HBO for
she
that.
had a script for season 2, but what they didn't want was because they didn't give her credit, but that was going to be the next Game of Thrones,
Yes,
but
it
from
was.
the black person, and they said,
They
you
didn't
know
want
what,
it
we
because it was
own this
her.
because you wrote it for us, and we're going to shelve it, and that's what they did.
Well, I sure hope somebody else buys it or picks it up, because we waiting for Lovecraft Country too, season 2.
Man, they know what they got, so they're gonna charge an arm and a leg for you to come and get that in ownership of it.
Oh, I did want to say this
I
about
say
Ryan
this
Coogler. I
because
forgot.
Marvel, you know how Marvel has its own series, but Spider-Man series is owned by Sony. Marvel's now in the process of trying to buy that from it. But had you done that early on enough, man, ain't no telling which direction the MCU could have gone. So yes, do it now while it's not really on a lot of people's minds. Go, whoever has it or interested in it, go get Lovecraft Country from HBO now.
Yeah, go check it out. It's
turn
amazing.
that into your Game of Thrones.
It's so good.
Like,
It's so many other ones. That was good. I did want to say this. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. He will own the rights to Sinners after 25 years. So in 2050, thanks to an advantageous deal he made with Warner Brothers, he will fully own the rights to Sinners, the Black Southern Gothic blockbuster he wrote. That is once in a lifetime. Other directors have not gotten that privilege. He will own his own shit.
I do want us as a whole to, like, there are certain people who absolutely just won't go see stuff just because it's black. And there are people who buy in just because it's black. I need all of us because it's been so long, we've been so far behind. Even if you don't, still give every last one of us a shot just because we black.
Absolutely.
Because they didn't. We have to be our biggest fans. We have to. Now, if it's not good after you give it a try, fine. At least you tried it. But I do not like that we dismiss stuff. Well, y'all think just because it's black that I have to go. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Go support.
I ain't said you have to like it, but you need to go see it. Yes.
Absolutely. Go support it.
Yes. Absolutely.
At least check it out for yourself. At least check it out for yourself, because they didn't give Sinners a fair shake for some people, right? That some critics didn't give it a fair shake, but look at it now. Right?
And this opening box office weekend, it killed it. It was amazing.
Mhm.
I did a video on it on my YouTube channel. I'll have to tag it to this one some kind of way. And I went over the stats of that, like how much it made in the opening weekend. But we're gonna take a quick break, a quick 1 minute break, and we'll be right back. So Wayne, take us to break really quick, and I need to get a sip of water and call for my daughter right quick. We'll be
Yeah,
right back.
man. Looking for great music and dope podcasts? BWNC Radio is where it's at. Black with No Chaser Radio. Download the app now. Come for the dope podcast. Stay for the dope music. Also available in Apple stores and Google Play stores. Welcome to an experience with All That Jazz Entertainment House, where you get great customer service, great establishment, great leadership, great staff. Did we mention the catering, the ambiance, the vibe? All of this stems with great cocktails, great mixes, great mixologists with a great leader. All That Jazz Entertainment House. Contact Randy Glover for booking. Looking for great music and dope podcasts? BWNC Radio is where it's at. Black with No Chaser Radio. Download the app now. Come for the dope podcast. Stay for the dope music. Also available in Apple stores and Google Play stores. What up, what up, what up, what up? So I'm gonna sit here and hold it down for just a moment. I do want to hear y'all's thoughts and opinions so far with the show, man. Listen, here at IMO Media Group, we are looking to grow, to elevate, to become a dope space, a safe space for our community, our people, man. And it ain't just me, you know what I'm saying? I know I started with IMO Podcast, but man, we got plenty of other shows. As you can see right here, this is the 4040 Network. We have Dylan's Dive Boy, and we are revamping, we're regrouping. I'm looking to spin off of the sports platform, but listen, IMO Media Group is where it's at. I need you to go to our YouTube page and just flat out subscribe, because we are done airing on Facebook. We're done. If you're tuning into this tonight, you probably just seen this from my personal page, because I need you to know. Go to our YouTube page and subscribe. I ain't gonna be doing this too much longer. Facebook play too many games. But anyway, back to the show. Squad back.
Show. What's up? Sorry about that. It takes me a minute to get up and then get back over here.
It's cool.
Takes a
Mama.
minute. Oh my goodness. I am literally learning how to walk again. And hopefully in 2 weeks I'll be on a cane. Right now I'm on a walker. I am 1 month and a week out from mending from a broken leg. I got my x-rays on Friday and I can see where the bone is growing in. Boys in the hood.
Oh, it's just
and
my,
he does have boys in the hood on. Oh my God.
it's just my IQ shit. Like I'm a big
Hi.
huge fan, man.
Yeah, but I'm healing. I'm still moving slow because I'm just starting to put weight on the left leg. So y'all pray for me. I'll put my Cash App down below just in case you want to support the cause, because I'm currently not working and I don't know how hard y'all know life can be when you have very limited funds coming in. But thank God for my parents and for the people who have supported me, who have poured into me, who have sent me Cash App and what's the other one?
Venmo,
GoFundMe
oh, you
money,
go.
because I had medical bills that I had to pay. I have a lot of stuff that I have to pay. Thank goodness all my doctors and hospitals are working with me. Praise God and
Hey,
hallelujah.
we just pray God for operation and for your healing and continue to heal.
Amen.
I want to get here where you said, so if you take a look at a series like The Day of the Jackal, the British officer who's chasing the jackal that just happens to be black. If you ever seen it, check it out. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is there are stories that are being told by black actors, and there are people who will flat out dismiss the story because it's a black actor who's the lead. Like they don't want to give us a chance. Y'all remember when Jamie Foxx redid Annie? The people was pissed because Annie was black.
I love
The Little Mermaid.
Yep.
Because Ariel's black. That's a fictional character.
Right. Not even real.
But they want to dismiss it because the face looks like this. That's the stuff that I'm saying. We have to be our biggest supporters.
Yeah, we do.
Because there are times when we are, like you said, the mermaid just so happens to be black.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this side of America that goes, she's black? I'm not going. all the more reason for us to go. She's black. Hell
I'm
yeah, I'm
going.
going.
I'm definitely going. It's the conditioning. I love horror movies, and so the other night I watched this thing, and it says why
Hey,
we've been conditioned so much that we don't understand that our stories are being told, but they're flipping the script on how it's told when it comes to slavery and history and Harriet Tubman and all these things. And they said, why, when we come to talking about plantations, and this came right after that Nottingham plantation burned down, or whatever, Notting plantation burned down, those are plantations are places of trauma and horror. Terrible, terrible, terrible things have happened at plantations. Why are plantations not viewed in the horror genre? If you Googled plantation today, what type of movies would come up? You'd get Gone with the Wind and things like that. But it's conditioning. We've been conditioned to view Black trauma in a romanticized way, like it's okay and it really didn't happen. So when we're really starting to tell our stories and have Black um, producers and directors putting out phenomenal work, and authors, people's like, I'm not going to see that because it's Black. We have been downplayed so horribly by Hollywood and mainstream media, when most of the things that's been written have been written by Black people who just happen to be produced by somebody white and been put out to the public. It's just really sad how they have tried to water down our talents. Definitely, if it's Black, I'm gonna go see it. I've seen a lot of things. Tyler, why do you think I supported Tyler Perry in the beginning? I didn't like every play, but every time he had a play, guess where I was?
I'm gonna
At
tell
the
you the
same.
biggest reason why I support. I live in Atlanta. There's a reason why Hollywood doesn't have to be our destination for entertainment anymore. Tyler
Right.
Perry has built his own version of Hollywood here. He has a whole studio section here. 50 Cent's trying to do that. I want to say it's in Monroe, Louisiana. Was it Monroe?
I don't know. I know for sure Anthony Mackie is trying to get a studio in New Orleans East.
I want to say, when you see us but saying we don't need Hollywood, Hollywood only sucks the life out of our stories anyway, or either, like you say, make you pay to play. Damn right, I'm rooting for Tyler.
Yeah.
Damn right, can you do something? We can have, but again, like I said, I'm gonna treat it just like I would when you do your family. Can't nobody talk shit about my family but me. Yeah, I say what I say about Tyler, but at the same time, if you ask me, mainstream media or white media, how I feel about Tyler Perry, love Tyler Perry. That's all you can get out of me.
Absolutely love him. Issa Rae say the best. Sue me, I'm rooting for everybody that's Black. We rooting for everybody that's Black.
Everybody that's Black.
And where them fans at?
Boom. Speaking of where them fans at, let's get on this right quick before we get out of here. The No Kings protest versus Trump's birthday parade. Where the crowd was at.
Well, Trump. Well, this looks like a Ray Charles moment.
Okay.
It was less than 10,000 people at Trump's parade, and the reasoning that it hurt my head to try to.
No, ma'am. Kaya's supposed to be bringing me something.
Because it hurt my head. I can't believe someone so inept and so dumb is leading the United States. So he said that there's 100% chance of rain, and it didn't rain. And I don't know who these people are. 100 years ago, they predicted we would have rain on this day, and they were wrong.
Wait a minute.
That's not what 100%.
Wait.
Say, go,
Theo,
wait.
Come in, Theo.
Go back.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no wonder you get D's and everything.
Oh, and he said that full-throated.
with
with
all
his
his heart.
chest out. And I had to stop the video. And I just had to pray for a moment that God would take me out of. I must be in the upside down
We are.
because it can't. It's not clicking and making sense. How did we go from an Obama to a Trump?
Simple. What did we just say earlier? They didn't like our previous president because he was black. We need to go the opposite direction. We gave y'all a chance. You didn't make enough change. No, we don't like it.
And here's the thing, Kamala, who is also, what is she, Chinese and black or Japanese and black?
She's Indian and black, so like Indian
Indian
like red
and
dot,
black.
like red dot, not feather.
Red dot,
But,
red dot, not Native American. Got it. Now here you are.
On Jay-Z.
And they didn't want to put her.
You got that?
Yeah.
They didn't want to put her in office. So I think it's an idiot savant. He is. Trump is an idiot savant. I will say that out loud, and I'm not going to take that back. He's an idiot. And the people who voted for him are also idiots. I don't know if it's because they have hate in their heart that makes them an idiot. They are not self-aware, or they are self-hating. I don't care what it is. Idiots put that idiot in office, and now they're having no King's Day parade, and half of them voted for him.
President 47 makes me want
I'm
to
gonna say,
start a
let me
fight.
go ahead.
Right, in an empty room. God damn.
So let's get into it. We're gonna get into the shit.
Let's get into it.
So there have always, ICE has been. That's where a lot of the protests started to. ICE been off in people's neighborhoods, snatching people, snatching kids. They've been like they
Snatching your
really have been
people
taking
up.
foster children from their foster parents. It's been an ugly thing to witness. My heart goes out to the people affected in this situation. They are snatching people even if they're not immigrants. If you don't have your ID on them, and this is something I'm telling you now, not just for yourselves, but for your children who may be of age or not of age, but don't have a license, take them to get their ID.
Absolutely.
Because they don't give a damn about your age, none of this. They are snatching people left and right, okay?
And don't delay in that. Go get it done. If they
Go
don't have an ID,
go get the ID.
go get them an ID.
Now. But the problem that I have, that I've witnessed, and let me see, some black people voted for Trump because of that too. Stupid, very stupid. Anyway, I'm not even going to get ICE snatching people up, so you better
hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
There have been the brown community coming out. Our people, essays from south of the border, all of that.
Well,
they've started opening them up, and they're wondering, where we are.
Yeah, they are. Oh,
why aren't fighting with us?
Oh, we at the trail ride. We
popping fans.
We popping fans. We minding our black business.
Hey man, when we was out here protesting behind George Floyd, where were you?
Absolutely.
Y'all was out here trying to call that man
a criminal.
Yeah. And we calling him Fentanyl Floyd. I remember that. Fentanyl Floyd.
When we was out here protesting because we were being gunned down at an elevated rate, unarmed by the police. Y'all was I am the blend master.
Now, here's something else too. I want y'all to understand that something is deeper to this, because what we are finding out is that there are people who are putting women and children into the sex trade who are dressing up like ICE, dressing up like, because you can get those insignias off of from stores or whatever. And they're coming in there, they're putting kids. There was an incident recently where they couldn't even identify these people were truly ICE. They took these kids.
I believe that.
They just had, I think I sent y'all a video on it.
And gone. In Oklahoma City.
They arrested a government official. I can't remember if he's another senator or something like, or running for Senate or something like that. They arrested a government official He asked them, "Who are you? Identify yourselves. Do you have a warrant? Show me." He's asking all this. I ain't got to show you that. They steady snatching this man up. They in street clothes. I'm gonna tell you right goddamn now. I'm being as transparent now, and excuse me if you're not used to my language, but this is just me at this point in time, and I'm really out of fucks to give right now. If you grab me and you cannot identify yourself, I'm bucking.
Oh, absolutely.
Please believe I'm bucking. If I ask you to identify yourself, if you grab me and you cannot identify yourself, I expect not only me, but the people around me to get the bucking. Because what you're not gonna do, because we just witnessed a sitting senator and her husband getting murdered. What did I tell y'all? I said this on last show. Y'all keep playing with these people. They sat and killed the CEO of United Healthcare. Said, if you don't think that American citizens, because Trump set this precedent, because he's letting people off the hook for crimes that they committed. And this is, so you're setting a very ugly precedent. Because now that this dude is gone, and because he believed he had a whole list. Tim Walsh was on that list, I believe, as well, amongst many others. He think he's a hero of this country. So guess what he's going to be expecting from this president? Because he did it for the J6ers. You're going to say
let him off. And let me off. Give
him free. And anybody else who's done stupid shit like this,
it sends a signal.
The balance it's beyond just shifting. It's going to be off its axis. It's done. It's shot. So I'm telling you right now, you come around me, you can't identify yourself, you can't show a warrant, I'm bucking. Because you ain't snatching. How do I know you're not trying to snatch me to kill me?
You know, it was an Oklahoma
Here's the crazy
City.
part. Go ahead, Jonathan. I'll say it after you.
It's in Oklahoma. Just a few months ago in Oklahoma City, there was a woman that moved from Maryland to Oklahoma because of the cost of living and everything. Bought a house, the whole nine. ICE, or allegedly, people showed up with ICE, ATF, and FBI on their shirts. Came in, crashed her place, took all of her electronics, took all of her cash, and left her there with holes in the walls, holes, everything. And
that's called theft.
It is called theft. And when she called the station in the next few days, because she's supposed to be reimbursed according to the people at the scene, ATF and FBI and everyone said, "Hey, look, we didn't have anybody. We had no agents at your place." So does that mean that either they were rogue agents or was it someone cosplaying as agents that came in and ripped this woman off, took all of her electronics, took her computers and cell phones, took all the cash that she had, broke the windows, broke in the doors, and left her there?
Sure, I want you to address this one. This is my bro AJ. I had him on the episode of IMO podcast when we talked about mental health and PTSD. But check that out right there.
We know he got it for sure. It says, "Bro, I'm with you. I got beat by the police in 2009. Bucking is a reflex for me, and I am not getting beat again." Wow. My heart goes out to you, first of all, because that's some PTSD you're probably still dealing with today.
It is. That's why he was on the show. He actually had to go check in to a center. He has a lot of things. He's also military as well. So there's a lot of PTSD that he has dealt with, at the same time other mental health issues. But when you think about the trauma that was created, and again, he was beat by the police and he absolutely did nothing wrong. If anybody knows AJ, we call him A to the motherfucking J. You feel me? But anybody knows AJ, that's a good brother. That's a solid brother. It's one of the most solid brothers I never met in my life.
You know what? I want to say this. Like, the disrespect for a person to actually be a part of our military, to be able to lay their life on the line for this country, and for the country that you laid your life on the line for, them to assault you and beat you, is like, that is the ultimate spit in the face.
There's that. Then there's also you signing up to fight for said country, and then the person in power turns around and sicks you on your own people like a dog. Right. How many active military people are actually sick with what they witnessed in California.
Absolutely.
We saw how they were marching. Look, we saw how they were marching in DC.
Oh yeah,
how
they
were
was all
shuffling
beat.
along. Perfect. That's called
a quiet, a silent protest.
AJ, what is that called? It's some kind of compliance. What is it called, my man?
AJ, hit us up when soldiers march off.
He's probably typing.
That. But while we wait on that though, I just my heart breaks for anybody who's ever signed up for any type of active duty or signed up to sacrifice themselves, because that's what you do to become of service. Whether you're a policeman, fireman, military, like it's an act of service to to your country,
right?
And to have people who spit in your face or disrespect you, and this is just that's what they call lockstep.
Is that what it is? It's in lockstep when you're being when you're protesting.
Yeah, the protesters marching off beat. Yeah, it's lockstep. Okay. But to have anybody it's a form of disrespect when they spit in your face to say that you don't have any value when you put in this country, to look at you like you're less than nothing. If you aren't making a certain amount, because people do that based on your income.
Right.
When you think about the men and women who came back from Vietnam, they wasn't right when they got back.
Absolutely not.
They were not. And not a lot of these wars. Let's just say it. Maturity is realizing a lot of these wars we were involved in, we had no business being involved. And we are on the verge of another one.
Oh yeah,
voted for this shit.
I
voted for this. Oh my God!
Ground. Not the country song, but be expecting boots on the ground. Yeah, it's gonna happen. And the reason our economy is in shambles, and whenever a Republican gets in office and destroys our economy, we go to war with somebody.
And it happens every single time. Bush,
go back in history. It happened.
Bush number 2. Oh my goodness! I was so glad when Obama got it and kept it for goddamn 8 years to kind of get that. Do y'all remember what happened when Bush Jr. was leaving office? The housing market had collapsed. They were bailing out the big banks because they said they were too big to fail. Now they blamed that on Obama, who had to tackle that in his first 100 days, but that shit was already done. It was already done. Okay.
Yep.
And so they blamed all that on him, but that was from Trump number 2. They went to war with Iraq because the Twin Towers had happened, 9/11 had happened. Every time a Republican is in office, terrible things happen. War happens. They change the laws. It's a repeated cycle. They strip as much as possible from poor people, and they try to squeeze the middle class even further and further into poverty. Because back in the day, not even that long ago, 50 grand should have been a pretty decent living wage, especially if you're in the South. Now, if you're up in the North somewhere, I'm pretty sure it's double that. But now, if you make 50 grand, you barely make ends meet.
Barely making it. We robbing people to pay Paul.
Yeah, robbing people to pay Paul.
You saying 50 grand, 50 to 60 grand.
Yeah, like, 50 to 60. That's like
you
nothing.
Really can't pull yourself out of a lot of shit unless you're talking about 60, 65 plus, maybe.
Yeah.
It's when you can finally say you no longer in the negative about some shit. But I promise you, if you're making 50, 60,000 a year, this is how you know. Don't look at what you make when you check it. Look at your bank statement.
Absolutely.
And it will show you how much money comes in versus how much money goes out.
Oh, Jesus.
If you in a negative every month, when that happened, you broke.
Yeah. You broke.
Either that or you've bitten off more than you can chew, and you might need to start trimming back some things. But when you think about stuff and you say, well, what can I trim? I gotta have water. I gotta have gas. I gotta have electricity. I gotta have. Goddamn, we done cut the cable and went to the fire station. You still gotta pay for certain streaming. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to find a roundabout way of doing it with the backdoor TV stuff and everything like that. All right, that's all good, but you still gotta pay for this internet.
You gotta pay for the internet.
And the internet be everywhere. If you want good internet, it's been everything costs. Car insurance is going up. Home insurance is a fraud. Especially if you live in Louisiana, so you know.
AJ, who was your teacher? Who was your economics teacher at J State?
Told us in 2001 the Republicans also wrecked our economy and showed us graphs and exactly every time.
By the way, AJ, Thea Love.
That's why I met AJ.
Thea Love.
AJ, man. That's been my brother ever since 2002. We've been down like 4 flats. You feel me?
I just left. Well,
I guess
I left in 98. I
graduated in 01 from high school, but I veered off because I was trying to be grown and I moved. I got my own apartment, went to Jones, and I ended up wasting a year basically. And then I got Jackson State. But that's
you took a gap year. That's
the
other side.
Yeah.
So all three of y'all went to Jackson State at either the same time or different times. I know Jonathan went before y'all. He's older than y'all.
Right.
Y'all.
I graduated in 98.
And here we go. Shout out to HBCUs all over the United States.
That's right, baby.
Oh, by the way, Amanda Seals.
Amanda Seals.
I'm so tired. Because with everything going on, she has a video of her rambling. What did Obama do for Black people? Why are y'all so Obama happy since that now all of a sudden she's like,
she forgot.
She came in hot, and that part of it. There your answer right there, my boy.
Dr. Theron Ferrucci.
Yeah, but that part of it, I'm sick and tired. That's what I mean by again. I'm sick and tired of us speaking against us. And there are plenty of people who pointed out a lot of stuff specifically.
Yeah, she
that
got
Obama has done for the Black community. But for her, see, she's one of those people. I don't even want her on my timeline no more. I have already unfollowed her and still find other videos that pop up from time to time. And I just keep scrolling. I don't want to deal with the likes of Amanda Seals. I don't want to deal with anybody who wants to speak against my people. You can have your gripes and this and that, but Obama hadn't done nothing to you personally. So you should not be opening your mouth to tear that man down.
Sure.
You should not, especially since he ain't been president in how long? 8 years.
A long ass time.
Well, what did he do to help Black people? Well, he avoided daggum depression because we were headed in there. And you know, when America's in a recession, Black people are in a depression. So what happens when white folks are in a depression? We out in the field.
Oh yeah, honey, we ain't planting seeds fast enough at that point. Shit, we got to grow our own shit. As a matter of fact, I'm doing that now. Side note. Starting to grow my own shit in the backyard. Y'all might want to take note and do the same. I'm just saying.
Already all along my deck.
There you go. Start growing your tomatoes.
I got the craziest thing going. So we got some strawberries going. Definitely got some herbs growing between some rosemary. We got different herbs growing. So last Halloween, my wife had a pumpkin. It was a white pumpkin. My daughter kept it and painted it up. Okay. She had that for about a month till about Thanksgiving. All right, baby. Listen. Thanksgiving gone, Halloween gone, Thanksgiving gone. Let's go ahead and get rid of this pumpkin. I have a compost in the back on my deck. Took the pumpkin, threw it in the compost, walked away. When spring hit, out of nowhere, things just started sprouting out of my compost. What's happening here? What is in the compost? Because, of course, you throw banana peels, avocado peels, all kinds of shit in there.
It's rich in soil, baby.
Right.
The pumpkin seeds, they took the entire pumpkin without being planted. The seeds took. Wow. And I got vines and all kinds of stuff back there.
Okay.
We're growing pumpkins.
I'm just
Hey,
saying,
and you're gonna have to sell them during harvest time. So now people ain't gotta go to Walmart and get them. They
Oh,
can
man,
come to, you know.
We don't deal with Walmart. Hey, look, black folks, I hope you listen. I know we had the whole protest against Target and probably still are. I just don't rock with Target no way. But I don't rock with Walmart either. I hope black folk know. Like, don't be like, all right, we ain't rocking with Target, so I'm gonna go to Walmart. Walmart too. Actually, it was Walmart before Target. Okay, that's just they don't like us either.
It wasn't even a protest. We just really wasn't rocking with Walmart. Way before diversity, equity, and inclusion was a thing. Yeah. Don't buy your meats and produce.
I ain't never bought meat from Walmart.
Don't buy them from Walmart.
No, I did it like when I was younger in my like early when I first moved out, and you ain't know no better.
And I want to point this out because I'm in a neighborhood group chat for my former neighborhood, and they had this chat going this morning, and it was saying, hey, did anybody notice if they went to the Fresh Market or Whole Foods that a lot of the shelves were empty? And someone commented and said, oh yeah, that's because of something that happened that delayed the shipments. So for Whole Foods and Fresh Market, where we get all our fresh stuff, fresh veggies, produce, meat, they were empty. Like our stores did not have meat or hardly anything on the shelves because we couldn't get food in, which is another reason to really start thinking about growing your own produce. If you can keep a chicken in your backyard, great. My brother has them, but it's just something to consider. I know it's like
chickens.
My brother has chickens. He brings us eggs. You know, so it's something to consider. We got to start like other countries being self-sufficient and self-reliant. It's coming to that. Okay.
One thing
and we keep saying it's coming to that, but we're here now. We have arrived.
I've talked to my kid. I even talked to my wife about this too. I've learned from my mistakes. I've made mistakes along life in this journey, but I learned from my mistakes, so you don't make the same mistake twice. You know, if you make the same mistake more than once, it's no longer a mistake now. It's a bad decision.
Right.
I've said all that because I hope we, as a country, we've been through COVID. You know, we went through a pandemic. Now we've seen the ups and the downs, the ebbs and flows of this government, and not only just the ebbs and flows of the government. We're in this era of Trump. Not even 45 Trump, 47 is Trump 2.0.
It's terrible.
Learn from the stuff that we survived.
Arrangement.
We don't have to depend on everybody for everything anymore. There are plenty of things that we as a community can do for ourselves. And we really have to get back to, I know I said my community goes so much further than, you know, my streets and everything around me, but we still need to make sure we are doing a better job of building our community together, you know, supporting one another as brothers and sisters, uncles and aunts, when it comes to community, fellowshipping, raising these kids, being supportive of one another. If I ain't got it, or if I ain't got it and you do, and you know, and if you need it and I got it, then it's yours.
A co-op.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to get back to it because nobody's gonna do for us like we can do for ourselves.
And that's the lesson from the past, because that's what we had in the past. You know, that's the lotto.
Who
played a lotto?
Is Cheryl single?
Who is that?
I have no idea who.
I don't either.
Play the lotto. Take a chance.
My boy say, "Look, I hear y'all and all that, but fuck that. Is Cheryl single?" That's all really good. Black power, right? Cool. Cheryl, what you got going on?
Right on in there, didn't
you know what I'm saying? He came right in, being very direct. You know, hey, it is what it is. Hey, brother, scoot to the side a little bit. Let me go in here.
Yes, I am not married. I'm single.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know where that man.
If you ain't married, you're single.
You know where that man head is at.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Bruh say, fuck all that other stuff you're talking about.
Yeah, like unity and all. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Is she single?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is your man? Does your man know you're single?
Hey, look, all I'm gonna say, I don't know who you are.
I don't either.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're gonna shoot your shot, you better be on your Steph Curry.
Don't miss.
Yeah.
Don't miss.
You better be on your Steph Curry. That's a grown woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's a grown woman.
Absolutely.
Like I said earlier, we learn from our mistakes, and I promise you, she has.
Oh yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
But
honey,
you know, more power to you.
Mhm.
More power to my boy said, Black Power, Black Power. All right, move. Oh, Cheryl single.
That's crazy. And on that note, we're gonna get ready to get on out of here because my food just made it. And my brain just stopped working. It's over. It's over. Thank y'all
Lotto,
for joining us
the
tonight.
way her heart is through her stomach. See that? You see
Hey,
it?
wait, buddy, Cheryl single? Bet.
Go get him, son. Go get him, son.
Wait.
Bet. She's single.
Ooh.
I'm diving right in.
Go get her.
Beware your inbox, Cheryl. Beware your
I'm
inbox.
about to dive in. Come on now. Yeah, my
Inbox
food
about to
here.
be jumping.
What I got? Oh, my food here though. That
Yeah.
It's time to eat.
But give the folks your last words, though, Mama.
My last words. This was an amazing show. We are still clapping our fans. We're still minding our black business. We talked about a lot of stuff tonight. We started with Tyler Perry, and we ended on growing your own seeds. And then hopefully, if you're catching the end of this, you're gonna have to go back and watch the rest and catch all the good stuff that we talked about. Please support Black authors, Black writers, Black directors, producers. It don't matter if they out in the open or in the closet, but I'm gonna need for you motherfuckers that's in the closet to come on out.
You know what?
Come on now,
you know
then.
what?
Damn it all.
When you say black,
What?
'cause,
Root for everybody black.
we do this.
That's what it is.
We are. Sue us.
Hey.
We root for everybody that's black. They're my final words. What y'all got?
In the words of the infamous Wesley Snipes, always bet on black.
Always bet on black. You feel me? And I just want to say, I'm gonna leave it out here with this one. Love y'all, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Like I said, I Am Wool Media Group. Go subscribe to the YouTube page because I'm not gonna keep doing this on Facebook. I've told y'all my days are numbered over there. I'm about to pull out. Only thing on there is gonna be my personal page. But all this I Am Wool everywhere. I'm done with Facebook. So fed up with them. Done fighting.
All right.
YouTube
Like,
is where
comment,
it's at.
share.
The 4040 Network,
share.
you can find it on I Am Wool Media Group. You can also find Sure all over the place with the 4040
All over
Network.
the internet. Streaming
Yeah.
platforms, the
Yeah.
internet, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google wherever you stream your podcast, plus on where BWEC Radio. The app is free and it's black owned. It's for us by us. Support it. Support it.
That's it.
Okay.
From TikTok
that's
to
all.
Now go get your
YouTube,
food, Cheryl.
I
Okay.
am Jonathan Hawkins.
I'm going. Bye, y'all. Bye.
With that being said, we out this piece.
We out.